Who would have thought that we get some biting political satire out of a Godzilla movie? But here we are with Shin Godzilla, and that is very much the case. So much of this film plays out like an episode of The Thick of It, but with a big monster. This movie is constantly moving, without many decisions ever actually being made, and I love it. So much of the visual language of this film is dominated by name cards for an ever-evolving cast of political figures and scientists, as well as location cards that genuinely appear when people are going from room to room. Because in this world, everyone and everywhere has a very specific purpose, and, very few of them actually matter. Barely any of the information contained in these name cards is relevant. You see some of these characters, hell, most of these characters, for one scene, and then they're gone the next, and you never see them again. But to those characters, they do play a key role and are important. They have a title. They are an intrinsic part of the process. It's all just very smart and funny and works really well. I also like that so much of this film is taken up with discussions of morality that only end up hindering the bureaucratic process. The fact that, for moral reasons, the Prime Minister won't allow the assault to go ahead with 2 civilians in the area, despite the fact that they're likely going to be dead anyway with Godzilla there, is so interesting to me. And I'm happy that it is explored here. There's a constant struggle throughout the film to evacuate people in time so that they can do what they need to do. As a complete side note, the Prime Minister being told that there are civilians in the area is just a really funny moment, and I really love it. As for Godzilla himself, he's great. I really like that we get to see him evolve here. That's such a neat twist on the concept. His buggy eyes look weird at points. They often look like they're just kind of stuck on the side of his face, but that's a small enough detail to overlook. Otherwise, I really like this design. I really like how long the tail is, and that occasionally it will cross through the foreground while he is in kind of the far background, really, and just reminding you how long this boy is, really giving you a good sense of scale. His atomic breath, oh my god! When that is unveiled for the first time, it is amazing. The progression from just really strong breath to massive fuck-off fire to the raddest laser beam you have ever seen is just so glorious and rad, and oh my god! Aside from all the bureaucracy stuff, I love that this is a movie where you can send a whole bunch of trains lined with explosives to ram into Godzilla to weaken him, and it's just rad as hell. The guy saying, "Send in the train bombs," like it's normal. Oh boy, I love a train bomb now, and I want to see them in every film ever now. And again, with the very specific name cards, the trains get one too, because why not? Once they managed to defeat Godzilla, something unexpected happened. Most films, especially most American films, would end the film after the defeat of Godzilla with cheering and hollering into the sky and general celebration. But here it's just quiet. The sighs of relief, a quiet thank you or two. It's wonderfully understated, and I really loved seeing it. It was just really refreshing. It's a lot like the original movie, although there the tone is very somber, whereas here it is still triumphant. It's just a quiet, understated triumphance. All in all, I thought this was a straight-up banger of a kaiju film. The general destruction is great, and the political satire twist feels really relevant to both the genre and the, world at large right now. Godzilla himself is suitably awe-inspiring, and I really enjoyed watching his development, especially when he unleashes all hell in one baller moment. next, I am back to the Monsterverse with Kong Skull Island. I've heard this one is a lot of fun, and I'm excited to have some fun, so I'll go have some fun now.